And I'm Leo. Welcome back to Yoga with Lin and Leo.
Yes, and today we're going to be adding Marichyasana IV to our pose directory, a very interesting action. Leo's laughing because she's not doing the classic pose. Okay, so when we come into this action, it does require a lot of outward rotation in your hip. So if you find that your Baddha Konasana, Marichyasana are quite challenging, then this may not be for you straight away at this stage. Keep practicing those poses amongst your standing poses. So we come for Marichyasana, a Baddha Konasana action, and then we take it for Padmasana. So as you can see, the Padmasana here, you've got to be fairly compact in this action, and then we take the foot into Marichyasana and then bring in those thighs quite close together, so it's a very compact action. So these femur heads have got to root very strongly into their sockets in this way. So it's very important before you go any further in this pose that you do get this compact action, and that you're lifting up through the centre of the body from the pubic plate. So you've got to see that that area, that lower abdominal area, is moving deeply in. Then we come to a little bit more of a challenging action. That's the twisting action. So we reach up and hook the arm to the outer side of the thigh. To here, about here. So some of you will be able to manage this a little easier than me, but you have to see that you get that compact action. And then again, lifting up, getting that action, squeezing those hips in towards one another, and then releasing. So to get the catching action, you have to be very, very compact. So coming to the other side, so we're introducing this today. So we're working on the twisting action, and then we will, in the next video, come into the catching action. So see that you get this really compact action to start with. Those femur heads moving in very strongly. Lift up, and then reach up and hook the arm. So a little bit forward for this hooking. The arms don't really like this action, but once you're in it, you can start to breathe and broaden again. So be sure that the chest starts to open with your breath. So see that you synchronize those two actions.
And you can see how nicely Lin's bringing that side, those side ribs round to the outer thigh there.
And then releasing and straightening the legs. And just giving the legs a few moments to just release down, open the backs of the knees again. When you've been in such an extreme bent leg pose, it's really important to just take your time to recover. Okay, so we come to Leo's version of Marichyasana IV. So Leo's going to come into a Baddha Konasana action and a Marichyasana action.
I'm sitting up here on two foam pads.
And also you may find that you need to sit a little bit higher or a little bit lower. You have to play about with your props, and if you're not sure, then find an Iyengar teacher close to you. So see that you come nice and come into the action of the Baddha Konasana and lift up, and then bring the Marichyasana action. So try to get the heel quite close towards the body, and then hold on to the shin and keep that lift. So this is a modified version. If you come to this action, you may want to stay at this stage, and that's absolutely fine. Whereas if you want to go a little bit further, then we're coming to the twisting action. So if you've got a wall handy behind you, you can put your hand onto the wall, and then lift up and turn and hook that arm to the outer side of the thigh, and then again see that you open the chest, synchronize your breath, and see that you get the twisting action and also the broadness across the collarbones. So you can see here Leo's getting a good action in her upper body, and she's adjusting. So this is what you have to do in this pose, is to adjust to get to where you want to, and then just settle in it. Okay, and then release in and straighten the legs out. And then come into the other side. So bending the opposite leg into your Baddha Konasana, and then coming into your Marichyasana. So bring the inner foot bone and the outer foot bone towards one another and lift up. So again, you may want to just stay at this stage, press strongly down with your Marichyasana foot and keep that lift going through the whole of the body. And then reaching up with your left arm and then hooking. So this can be quite a difficult stage, particularly if you've got quite short arms. My arms are very short. I find these actions really quite challenging. So once you're in it, you can see here that Leo's been adjusting in this pose, but once you come to your final adjustment, just be there and breathe and broaden and see that you keep that opening in the chest. So you have to really take that deep concentration inside in this action. Don't forget about the breath. As soon as you do that, then the pose becomes a strain. So keep that breath smooth and even. And then release in and straighten the legs out. It's a really nice way to practice that pose, isn't it? Because it gives you two different leg actions, which is lovely.
Yes, it is, and it's very strong. I mean, it's very demanding on the whole of the body, but it's invigorating too. These twists are great. Very good for your overall health and well-being.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, remember Wednesdays and Fridays we put our videos out.
Namaste.
Namaste.